everyone, welcome to DIDAC Talks at DIDAC India 2025, and my guest right now is Miss Aanchal Vasandani, Senior Vice President, Content, Early Years at VIBGYOR Group of Schools. Welcome, Aanchal.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, same here.
So, Aanchal, tell me, when you talk about content for, toddlers, for children in their early years, what is the latest that's given that there's so much out there in terms of, there's so much learning that children do via the screen, etc. So how do you develop content for children in this age group?
So basically for children, we develop content right from their toddler years till they are in the age group of 6.
Right.
So we have the main thing that we focus on, that it has to be play-based. Play was earlier considered as a break from learning, but I think now people have realized that play itself is learning.
Absolutely.
So it has to be play-based.
Right.
Then we ensure that it is experiential learning. So children, when they are engaged, that is where they develop love for learning. And actually these years are lay the foundation for lifelong learning.
Absolutely.
So it is very important that it has to be child-centric. So the child leads their own learning. They're responsible for their own learning. Learner-centric, child-centric, or learner agency as we call it. Right. So I think all of this ensures holistic development.
Right.
So the early years is a stage where maximum brain development happens. We say 90% of neural connections are formed during this stage.
Right.
So therefore, to make it enjoyable, we ensure that we have a lot of play into their learning.
Right.
And that's how then they will enjoy learning for lifetime.
Oh, wonderful. So what about, now with AI coming in to every bit of our lives? So how does AI play, in this entire thing of content for early years? So basically we need to realize that AI needs to be supportive and not substitutive. Absolutely.
So we cannot take away the role of a teacher in the early years, because in the early years a child learns only from warm human connections.
True.
So I think AI needs to support.
Right.
It can help in personalized learning of a child's journey. So AI can inform the teachers about the learning style, what the child enjoys learning, the kind of activities that will enhance their developmental milestones.
Right.
Then AI can also be used for adaptive learning. It can guide the parents also in the kind of activities, stimulative activities that will enhance the child's learning again.
Right.
AI can also support in providing some lesson plans with, again, differentiated learning activities for the children in the classroom.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think AI can definitely enhance the whole experience in the classroom, but it cannot replace.
That's true. It's an assistant.
Yes, it's an assistant. Yeah.
Wonderful. So Aanchal, tell me, you've been a part of DIDAC you've been coming here for 5 years.
Right.
And how has it changed over the years? And, what's the, takeaway from here over the last 5 years?
So basically, I think I enjoy coming to DIDAC every single year. And each year you get to meet different kinds of educators, like-minded educators.
Right.
And I get to see all the latest innovations in this education industry.
Sure.
And also, I'm always a part of their roundtable discussions, which actually influence the policy and the process.
Right.
So I think it's a wonderful experience being here.
That's amazing. I mean, I think to be in touch with what the latest trends are, and that's in itself is a big thing, because then one can always go back and apply it in your own institution also.
Yes. Right? I told you get to see all the latest products here.
Right.
So definitely when you interact with them, you understand, and you can actually go and impact your own space.
Lovely. So tell me tell me one takeaway that you may have taken back from DIDAC, over the last 5 years.
So I think I just told you get to see the latest trends, what is there. And then after that, we always invite them for a demo in our office.
Right.
And wherever possible, we try to collaborate with them.
Right.
So this has actually impacted our whole process in our schools.
Right.
So we've adopted the learning management system. We have the ERP. which helps in school management.
Of course.
So I think over the years we've got to learn a lot, and we have actually used it in our schools, implemented it in our schools.
How wonderful. So
Yeah.
totally worth coming to the DIDAC.
Yes,
right?
definitely, yeah.
Wonderful. So Aanchal, tell me again, in terms of content, when you develop content for the early years, what do you keep in mind? I mean, you've been doing this for a very long time. So, and the generations, they're changing, like, their needs keep changing. What do you keep in mind when you develop this content?
So I think we need to understand that we have now Generation Alpha in our classes,
Yes.
and soon we'll have the Generation Beta getting in.
Right.
So these are the children who will have information at their fingertips, right? So the teacher needs to be a step ahead. She cannot be giving information. She needs to be a facilitator. That is one takeaway we need to understand.
Very nice.
And also we need to understand that we need to develop the 21st century skills in these children.
Right.
Because this will equip them to face all the future skills required for their professional development in the later years. So all the 21st century skills, like you have the life skills, you have the curiosity, collaboration, all those C's that we have.
Right.
So all of that needs to be put into the curriculum. It has to be just integrated into the curriculum. So that is what we focus upon.
That's really wonderful, actually, because if you do it right from the start, which usually, I have also taken leadership courses at IIT, and you realize that a lot of SEL is missing, mostly across the years, and actually it's
Starts-
this age group
It
where it
starts
needs
from
to
here.
start.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
so important. I mean, even if they don't really understand it, it still needs to get embedded.
Yes,
into
because that is the stage where we teach them to recognize
Yes.
their emotions, their feelings,
Right.
then manage their emotions.
Right.
Social interactions is what we build, collaboration. So we have a lot of activities where we group them.
Right.
So they learn to collaborate, they learn to share, they learn to
Right.
take turns.
So important.
So important. And they learn to listen to others.
Right. That's
So that is where
so
social
important.
emotional development starts from these years.
Absolutely. And how hard is it? I know there is, you develop the content, but then to actually ensure that it gets applied and, children actually apply it in their lives. I mean, they're so small, right? And given the, amount of screen children watch and the parents allow it, how does it all play out for you guys?
So we create content for our schools. The next thing is we train the teachers to implement that content.
Right.
We also have a lot of continuous professional development courses for our teachers or workshops which enhance their skills.
Right.
So the teacher needs to also be, I told you, patient. She needs to listen. She needs to ensure, besides physical security, she needs to ensure emotional security, because these children are very young. She needs to acknowledge their feelings, their emotions, and hear them out.
Yes.
So a lot of training on these skills is given by our schools, that we do it, along with giving them the content.
Sure.
And definitely we hold a lot of parent workshops. So also, because we know parents and the teachers need to be co-collaborators in a child's
Absolutely.
learning journey. So parents also are made to understand like how important it is that a child comes to school
Sure.
and plays an important part, because parents nowadays are just focusing on academics. We need to tell them it has to be in holistic development.
Yes.
So I think all of this ensures that whatever we have envisaged for a child is actually getting implemented.
Oh, wonderful. And are parents open to the workshops?
Yes, definitely.
It's very nice. I mean, that's
We
very,
actually
very
have even webinars for them, because the working parents then can attend. So we ensure that it is post 6 p.m.
good. Right.
And on Saturdays we have workshops in our schools.
Right.
So
Thank you so much, Aanchal.
thank you,
It's been a
Aparna.
pleasure talking to you. Thank you for watching DIDAC Talks at DIDAC India 2025.